Okay. So far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton.
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what will drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
Setting them up in the corner. An opponent like a sack of cement drop. With a clothesline.
And now he's going to the top rope.
And boom!
Big collision on the splash.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Oh. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point,
From way up.
whoa, look out! What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do, and what Randy Orton can do in this match are 2 entirely different things.
Get Randy Orton standing dazed in the corner.
Placed him in the corner here.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Power from the suplex. These are big power.
Put the focus back on Randy. Mad wheel. What?
Moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
So much torque on the knee and ankle, and Randy can't mount any offense.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. Oh, bullseye!
Hooked up.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk is found his place, or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Still only got one. Not quite enough to put him away.
What's it going to take to win? Able to steer clear of danger there.
Hoisted up high here. Desperate right hands connecting. Boom! Right between the eyes. Oh, stiff uppercut. Saw it coming. It counters it. Neck breaker after the float. That was pretty.
Punk now locks in that double under. Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Back dropping their weight out of date.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
And look, now Orton is busted open.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
Face first. Send up. On the Koji clutch locked in. Orton attempting to fend off the submission. Manages to break free.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and follows it up with a...
Yeah.
Clothesline.
Legs. Oh, wait. Feet.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Orton fending that off.
Venom coursing through the Viper's veins now.
Hit on CM Punk.
Able to reach the rope with their foot.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Face first. Send up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing. A grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Might be going high risk here. From the top. Are you kidding me?
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
While he's in the corner, will keep
Put in the corner now.
And Punk gets countered there.
Blink and you miss it.
I don't understand what.
Power slam by Orton.
Orton. That could be Punk's demise.
2. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton.
2013 did not go the way. Okay, so far, so good, right?
As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what will drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's fat.
Lift off! Wow! Cross!
Body! All right, he's got to refocus up now. Oh, look at this. Float over neck break.
Yes. And also, what's the...
Picture perfect.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Now, opponent drop with a clothesline.
The Viper in bad shape here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Over neck break.
Picture perfect. It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Saved by the ropes this time.
Beautiful. Down across the neck.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Randy needs to decipher a solution to this situation fast.
Place against the turnbuckles.
Oof. Running knee in the corner.
Randy with a counter. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Randy weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Sure, perfect.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
RKO.
Launching himself off the top. KO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the 3.
Change the page of history and show this Viper and a kind of device.
Most devastating.
This could be it. He can win it all here. And only gets a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away.
Dragon screw.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Orton is absolutely laid out. Punk now with a quick go behind Hammerlock. Drops his opponent with a massive line.
Hammerlock now.
Propping him up in the corner. And then follows it up with the line.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Driver spiked him.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and forced down.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Big jerk, perfect.
Orton was not prepared for this.
Pile driver. Good God. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Hooked up and DDT.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Some showboating from Randy here. Punk now with a quick go behind Hammerlock. Follows it up with a clothesline.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Orton has to find a response quickly.
What's he got in store?
Spiked him.
Finds the mark.
And I think Orton might have got a cut there. CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believes Orton started. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
powerful. Neck breaker after the flow. That was great. Spinning kick to the gut.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
Working on their arm. Punch to the face.
Mongolian chop.
Hooked up. DDT. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match.
Punk and Orton.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
My goodness. Punk.
Thank God.
CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending to WWE.
We got a bald one.
2013 did not.
Okay, so that's a doctor's appointment, not shot. Okay. Okay, so he has an appointment on the 17th at 12:40 and one on the 24th at 1:15. Okay.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shot DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds.
2016.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, Sing Hell.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends.
First up top, diving knee drop. Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Bad. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
look what he's got here.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh! It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables. What's CM Punk thinking? Oh, what a clothesline.
He's setting up the table in the corner. This isn't going to be good.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
Oh, wow! Unbelievable impact. His body in ruins. The table just obliterated. Well-placed kick. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
He's completely tied up.
What a clothesline! And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh!
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Oh, man!
Oh, that'll rattle you. jarring uppercut. Big impact. Oh, my God. Wow, and now McIntyre is wearing a crimson mask.
Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That's pretty.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight-up appetite for destruction territory here. And a backstabber.
Able to skirt around that attack.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
It retaliates with a counter.
Nice sit-up powerbomb.
Oh, a merciless strike. What could be the thought here? Balancing that table against the turnbuckles like this.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Just exploded through that table. Splinters everywhere.
And enters back into the ring. Pinpoint kick to the back. Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
McIntyre returning to the ring.
Oh, it's a recipe for cracked ribs.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Punk's vulnerable here.
Down with a power bomb.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Machine into the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
CM Punk in full control. There's the lift. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
Drew is completely out. Of it. What's he concocting?
Caught with a lariat. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Oh, my. Boot to the spine right there.
Looking for something big here. From the top. Diving double axe handle. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
He's got a sledgehammer. What the bell does he have in mind?
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was Ready.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. McIntyre is getting dismantled. Smothering offense from Punk here.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole fire. McIntyre might have him.
The cover. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago.
And averting damage there.
And you notice the black armband in the left pocket. Face first. All set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Boom!
Reversed it right into the suplex.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say.
Trying armbar. Trying armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Punk devising something.
Clothesline. This has been tough to watch, but I think that would honestly be an understatement.
Yeah, these repeated blows to the head, a truly gruesome and reckless display.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
McIntyre is having trouble getting his bearings.
Clothesline!
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
You can
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Oh, look at this. Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out brawl.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Calf kick on the money.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk is determined right now.
Foot to the gut.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He quickly slides into the ring.
Clothesline!
with their head.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Created separation.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. And CM Punk is
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
oh, it's shook. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
Spin kick to the midsection.
A razor sharp chop there. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a
Bang, go to sleep.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it. It's
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what the sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Jumping into the ring by WWE Hall of Famer,
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way. Cut off with a savage clothesline.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Punk's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
Oh, man.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. The action spilling in our direction. Indy counters. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. When Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit. Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot. Sliding into the ring now.
And able to evade the offense.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. Forearm's gonna cut off the wind. It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is locked in tight.
Caught in a submission. Oh my, that could have been it, but he breaks up the hold.
Ooh! Just bounced off that ring post. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And that was a precisely measured attack. And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, look at this. Neck break. Oof! Under the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon. And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
And Reigns got turned around there.
Whoa. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi
and for some reason he just broke his own submission hold. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, with the suplex.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, quick way to rest. With the reversal.
Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
And down. Not pretty at all.
Oh, he flips that around.
CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Oh my God. Did you hear that chair shot?
Rocking the jaw. And it looks like... Oh, yeah, he is indeed bleeding now. Well thrown fist finds its mark.
Going for the neck breaker. Able to...
And a neck breaker counter.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really... picking up.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. From the top. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Looks like he's coming back in. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now. Unloading with the belly back. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Torturing the knee with that attack.
Rollins
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
turns the tables, shoulders down.
He's able to cut off the pin count here. Kick to the back.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Here we go. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, that's it from me. So have fun, be safe, and I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you like, subscribe to Pit Red TV on YouTube and follow me on TikTok as AwesomeMan141. No, just 14. To my cousins, I love you very much, and thank you, and goodbye. And if you want, hit that